Alright, hello third grade. So for reading, we're going to be talking about text features. So if I have this book right here, I can see this is the front cover of the book and it has the title. So the title says The Jesus Storybook Bible, and then down here it says written by Sally Lloyd-Jones. So that's who wrote the book, and this is the title. So the title of a book usually tells us this is what our story is going to be about. And then over here we have our table of contents. And our table of contents have the subject, and then if we go over it has the page number. So it helps us know what is going to be in our books. So we're going to go over text features of books that will help us be able to know what the book is about before we even read it. We can have an idea. So again, the table of contents tells us what is in the book. It is usually organized by chapters or topics, and it tells us the pages where we can find the topics that we are looking for. So if you open a book and you're looking for a certain chapter or a certain topic, you can go to your table of contents and it'll have the page number. So here's kind of an example up close. So I know the book was a little further away, harder to read. So this should help. So over here, this would be my table of contents. It says chapter 1, a butterfly grows up. And this would be the page over here, page 7. So, each chapter has a different topic, and then we have our page number. So if I wanted to find out where butterflies are in the world or what butterflies are where, I'd go right down here to chapter 5. This is my topic, butterflies in the world. I would go to page 37. And sometimes when we open up a text, there's going to be headings on it. These tell us what we are going to read about on the page. So the headings, it's going to be in bold, probably a little bigger print, and then right below it's going to have what that heading is about. So an example would be right here. We have straw sipper, and then eye contact. So these are our headings, and then down below they're telling us a little bit about the heading. So if I were to read straw sipper, unlike a caterpillar, a butterfly can't chew. It can only sip liquids. It uses its mouth part like a straw, poking into flowers and sucking up their sugary nectar. The proboscis can be longer than the butterfly's body. So straw sipper is talking about butterflies. That's where the heading is from, and how they don't chew. They can only, kind of like they're using a straw, can only suck through a straw. And eye contact. A butterfly's eyes are made up of thousands of tiny separate eyes. A butterfly can see in all directions and detects movement very well. It can see things close up, but distant objects look blurry. A butterfly sees ultraviolet light waves that we can't see. This may help long-distance butterfly travelers, such as monarchs, to find their way. So, just like what our heading said, they're talking about butterflies and their eyes and how they can see. So remember, our heading is going to be something that's just showing what is the topic of the paragraph below. Alright, we're going to go through one more example, and we're going to go over text features again tomorrow. But just to remember, when I have a book, here is the title. It's going to be on the front cover. And then the names are going to be the author, that's who wrote the book. And just by reading this, it says Principles and Labs for Fitness and Wellness. So already we kind of know what the book's going to be about just by reading the title. And then of course we have our table of contents. Remember, it shows us the title and then what page number it is on. So if we're looking for something specific, we can find it. And then even as we flip through, we can find our headings, and then we're going to know exactly what is going to be talked about in the book. So let's find a heading. We'll go with a random one. Alright, so here it says nutrition standards. So now I know that this paragraph is going to be about nutrition standards. So this is just to help find certain things in our books and help us to know what are we reading about before we read it. Alright, and there will be a quiz on Edmodo today. Thank you and have a great rest of your day. Bye, third grade.